What is up, everybody? In this video today, we're going to talk about how to prepare for the week ahead. We're going to take a look at all markets, major markets from crypto, Bitcoin, ETH, to stock indices, S&P 500, NASDAQ, and US30, Dow Jones, to Forex pairs and US dollar, and how all of that is connected. You can skip to whatever instrument that you trade in the chapters if you would like to just see the analysis and potential trades for the week ahead. Usually, though, it's good to listen to everything as you can see how the markets are intertwined and are interconnected. So to prepare the week ahead, you usually start by looking at the calendar. You look at the economic calendar, which shows you important events. And this week, important events are on Tuesday. We have Fed Chair Powell speak again at around noon, New York time. And then we have on Wednesday FOMC minutes. Why is it important? Well, because the FOMC minutes will outline the thinking of the Federal Reserve in regards to the interest rates and their hawkishness, and if there are any deviation from their hawkishness as well, because an interesting thing happened on Friday. Markets reversed hard on Friday from around noon, and around that time, what happened was, I think Bullard or some other one of the members of FOMC, they came out and said basically we will be lowering rates in 2023 or 24, I think, which is the first time they even mentioned that there will be a lowering of interest rates in the since they started talking about raising them and being everything being about high inflation right now and trying to combat that. So market took it as a positive sign. The risk opened up today on Sunday in indices and Bitcoin. You can see that everything is catching a little bit of a bid. We'll see if it's Asian traders are about to come online in about 45 minutes, and we will be monitoring obviously the London Open, see how the European traders perceive all of this, and if we're going to get the relief rally specifically in the U.S. session. If we can muster a few days of gains as a relief rally, because the sentiment is so negative. When everything is skewed on one side, usually you have a temporary reversal. I'm not saying we have bottomed by any means, but a relief rally might be in the cards. All right, let's dive in. Also, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, and help us grow our channel by spreading share this link to your friends if you find this information useful. Let's dive in. So let's take a look at the major markets, starting with the S&P 500. As you can see on a Friday, we actually ran the stops, swept below this low here, ran the stops and reversed hard. One of the reasons was the comment by one of the Federal Reserve members talking about that potentially they will be cutting rates some point in the future with the in 2023 or 24. So obviously, also 7 weeks of downtrend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there will be a lot of people are calling for this bear market rally at this point as a relief rally to squeeze the shorts a little bit and then go back down. So I think this week might be the week for that, given this V-shaped recovery on Friday and now. Usually, as you can see, those V-shapes, they lead to some pretty decent rally. So expecting this trend line high is not out of the question. This is a daily channel down, as you can see. So targeting somewhere here is pretty reasonable. This being obviously, yeah, Thursday was indecision, Friday too. I think we're gonna sweep now for late shorts. People who actually entered shorts here are now trapped because their stops are right here. So the price action is very likely to take out these stops above this swing high. So, and a similar picture is in Nasdaq and US30. All of that is confirmed with the U.S. yields on the 10-year bond dropping already for the last uh, 2 weeks, so to speak, about 2 weeks, which is putting pressure on the dollar. So the dollar index, as you can see, is putting it put in a high a little over a week ago, and on a short-term time frame, you if you're looking at the 1 hour, even let's hop on the 4 hour chart. You can see that we are we put in after a significant rally. We're now created a head and shoulders pattern. We broke the neckline here, closed below. We're retesting it now, and we're rolling over. Now, the big trade is coming as well here with the US dollar, whether it's euro or New Zealand, which also had an inverted head and shoulders with a retest consolidation above the neckline and continuation. So the dollar index, whatever pair you're gonna trade, you can watch the index for clues. And until I take out this bearish channel above, I'm not interested in buying any dollars, meaning selling euro or buying USD CAD. Let me actually clean this up as it's irrelevant already. So the target being around 101.40 level. Let's say we don't get all the way down here, but at least this 200 on the 4 hour probably is a good target. So we're waiting for this bear flag to break. And on the close below, I think the pairs like I said, euro, pound, Aussie, New Zealand, all of that should catch a bid. Let's take a look at crypto. Crypto has been doing fuck all basically after this huge sell-off and culmination in an exhaustion move here with a hard reversal. We rallied for a few days. We're basically consolidating at this point, and on a 4 hour basis, basically good trade. Let me actually delineate this. So as you can see, it's just a nice range trade right here. So something like this. It's been ranging nicely. Honestly, I would probably, if the risk is going to catch a bid, have a relief rally. This thing will have a relief rally too because it's highly correlated to Nasdaq. It's just like a tech stock at this point, at least moving like a tech stock. So retesting the breakpoint here, previous support now turn resistance around 33,000 is probably in the cards this week. So I'll go long. Then I would see the reaction around those levels. The 30, if you measure the this leg down, the 38.2 retracement comes in at 34,000. So by that time, we're probably going to get to this trend line here. So I would be looking. I would be longing now with stops maybe below 28.5, below these lows here, and I would be targeting mid 33s, 34,000, something like that for Bitcoin. ETH, let's take a look at ETH. Very similar picture. It already retested the previous swing resistance. So I think it's looking weak, but again, you can definitely either play the range or buy it with stops below the range low around 1880 and target a little bit of a recovery. Let's do is the magnet. There we go. We need a magnet. to be precise. All right. So 38.2 comes in at 2400, around 2400. I think that's also in the cards. We're basically going to retest these the lows here. This order block here. So previous, as you can see, we broke through it, then retested it with this candle here, and then went down. So it's I think with this confluence, this is the area you can target the longs if you think that the recovery is happening this week. Now, gold had a good run as well. It finally took out this, was in this massive sell-off downtrend. Finally broke out of this downtrend channel. We were long since here somewhere, I think, and added more here. So now we are waiting. It's also consolidating above this channel, the breakout point. We basically leg one correction, leg two, and you can see that we're basically retesting the this previous swing high. Actually, let me use another tool. So as you can see, this is the area of interest, and we've been probing it already. So unless we take out this blue line here and start rolling over, I'm not interested in selling gold. I still think since we have a breakout, maybe we're gonna get a little run in gold as U.S. dollar is getting as the U.S. dollar getting hammered in its corrective phase. So these are the trades for and market outlook for this week. I wish you good luck. As always, if you like the content, please subscribe, as the algos will pick it up and help others discover this useful information. So as always, also, you're more than welcome to stop by our free Telegram group or stop by apexbull.com for more information. Hope it helps. Enjoy.